So I built a $50 million hybrid dropshipping store in the last 5 years. Now, there's not many dropshippers out there, or even the gurus that you're watching, that have kept a single store for more than 3 years, let alone 6 months. In fact, I don't know anyone else in the dropshipping space that is doing what I'm doing, which is what I call hybrid dropshipping. I talked about this in my last video. If you haven't watched that, you should watch that after this. Today, I'll be sharing the story of how I scaled this store and what I would do now for my next dropshipping stores. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jandy Cerezo. I'm an 8-figures e-commerce owner. I've scaled multiple stores up to 7 figures and 8 figures. And today, let me just show you our Shopify store and also our Amazon store and how much we've done in the last 5 years. So first of all, as you can see on the screen, we've generated over 9.9 million. So this is from 20 Feb 2018. I think we started around May 2018. This was my first sale and first month of dropshipping, and I'm still keeping this store here. And you have COVID in here, and pretty much generated over 9.9 million or close to 10 million in the last 5 years. Now, about 2 to 3 years after running this particular store, we opened up our Amazon store. Now, this is a 2-year period. We were already making sales beforehand on Amazon, and we can't go back further. We can only go back 2 years. And we've generated over 4.6 million here. So we're closing in about 15 million in the next few days, pretty much. So let me tell you about the story and the timeline of this store. I started this store in 2018 while I was working as an IT. So I had a decent job, but I wanted to do something else as a side hustle, and I came about dropshipping, which is when I first made my sale on May 2018. Interestingly, I found this product by going on Google and just searching the top health issues in America. I found a specific pain point and searched a product around it on Amazon plus AliExpress. Now, I built the store on Shopify, ran some ads that I found on YouTube, literally just copied that video, put it on Facebook. It's not even in the right video format yet, but it generated me about 30K in the first year, right? So from May 2018, first few months, we generated about 30K. Now, I actually stopped for a couple months here, as you guys can see. I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't know how to scale this particular store or how to continue running it, because, you know, I just grabbed a video ad on YouTube, put it on Facebook, and that's it. I wasn't testing other video ads. I wasn't optimizing my store. But I built other stores for the next 6 to 8 months, and successfully scaled other stores as well up to 6 figures. And those winning products didn't really last long. So then I decided to come back to this particular store because I was burning so much money, and at this point I just wanted to try this particular store again. In 2019, this is when we generated over $650,000. As you can see, multiple 50K, 60K, even 100K in July up to end of the year of 2019. This is thanks to the lessons that I learned during the time that I wasn't running this store, because I was building other stores as well. At 2020, this is pretty much our biggest year. Mind you, we haven't even started Amazon here yet. And this is when we kind of started implementing this hybrid dropshipping method. We're shipping in the USA. We found a supplier in the USA, and we're solely just focused on USA customers. Now, during 2020, you would remember that it was during COVID times. We got up to 1.2 million in 1 month at some point. And towards the end of 2020 is when we started doing our Amazon, started testing there through FBM, which is still dropshipping on pretty much on Amazon. Then our Amazon kind of grew 250% year by year, in total generating over 4.6 million. As you guys can see, we're kind of just the first year that we ran this, which was 2021, start of 2021, and up to 2022, I think we did about 300,000. Then when we hit 2022, towards 2023, we were already generating about $500,000 at this point. Now, last year, this is when we did our biggest year, right? We did about 3 million at this point, and in total, doing $4.6 million. Now, our Shopify actually suffered after post-COVID, and also because of the post-iOS. Now, if you haven't heard of the post-iOS, it's pretty much where Apple decided to stop tracking people on Facebook, and it was just getting harder to advertise because we weren't getting the right data on Facebook, and hence we couldn't make the right decisions. So we had to scale down, and a lot of dropshippers at this time actually suffered, and pretty much they had to close their stores down because they didn't have a brand running. Now, luckily, again, we had Amazon running, and we had decent media buying skills already at this point where we were able to survive post iOS. So that was a big one. We are now doing obviously 8 figures, and we're looking to hit 8 figures this year in 2024. So we're going to be scaling up our Amazon and also Shopify. Now, the split there is, before we were doing 70% Shopify, 30% Amazon. We were looking at doing 40% Shopify and 60% Amazon, just because of the power of organic sales on Amazon. But that doesn't mean that we're going to stop selling on our Shopify store. We're also looking into expanding into different countries, which should allow us to scale even further and continue our hybrid dropshipping method. And to do that, what you want to do is you want to be omni-channel. We are on different marketplaces, different platforms, advertising everywhere, and this will allow us to capture all the sales from our advertising efforts. So for example, if you're spending thousands and thousands of dollars per month on your Facebook ads, most of the time they're going to be leaking over to Amazon, as the customers will look for the particular product that you're selling on Facebook into Amazon, and you're going to be losing that sale. And we found about 70% is going to Amazon to buy our particular product. So that is helping our organic sales even more. I just want to explain to you how I would start today and what it means to build a hybrid dropshipping store. So after many years of obviously running a successful dropshipping store, all stores that we're going to be building from now on is going to have the same foundation as this original store that we have, which is going to be hybrid dropshipping, right? We're going to be testing a lot of products, same old, unless you can find like local suppliers. That is a big one. I will be teaching that on my Discord on how to find local suppliers so that you guys can build a brand, a good customer service, fast shipping time, and also just stay away from competitions. Because by finding local suppliers, you're able to drop ship products that are on the heavier side, and you can't do that with AliExpress. And then make sure that when you're doing your product research, that the particular product that you're looking at, it has at least $40 profit margin, because from doing media buying, most of the time, if you have a good profit margin, you'll be able to invest more on your advertising efforts. Focus on a country before expanding into other ones. Ideally, your local country. For example, if you're in the Europe space, in Italy, for example, Italy is actually a great country to target. Just focus on that, because first of all, you have the advantage to speak their language, and second of all, you know your customers well enough, and you're going to be staying out of competition. Now, the next thing you want to do is heavy focus on high converting creatives. The best way to do this is simply analyze your competitors that are scaling similar products as you, and just get the same foundations, same scripts, and create your own videos out of it. This is the best way to do dropshipping right now, and there are a lot of dropshipping products out there that are scaling really high. You know, they've done the heavy lifting for you. You can just simply grab their ads, recreate your own, and run your ads. Now, the next thing is you're going to be creating a high converting landing page. I've done a video on this already if you haven't watched that, or you can just go to your favorite dropshipping stores that are doing at least 7 to 8 figures per year. See how the kind of elements that they put on their landing page, and see how you can implement it onto your one. Once you have consistent sales going, now at least 10K per month of profit, I would look into FBM Amazon. If it's possible in the country that you're targeting, which is pretty much dropshipping on Amazon. What you want to do here is make sure that you have stocked on that particular country so that you're shipping fast. You're going to be creating a listing on Amazon and you can still dropship. Now, Amazon is a completely different ballgame, right? It's all about ranking. So you're going to learn how to get reviews and how to essentially launch your product on Amazon so that the sales and the advertising efforts that you're doing on outside Amazon will be leaked over to the listing that you have, which will pretty much create your brand as and will be viewed as omni-channel. Finally, what you want to do is you want to build a team that consists of customer service, video editor, graphic designer, and a copywriter. This is pretty much what I have in my team right now, and we're a team of 10 people. We're quite lean. They're just freelancers in the Philippines, and their quality is good and they're affordable as well. So that's pretty much like the overview of how I would scale a hybrid dropshipping store right now. If you want to learn more about that, I'm going to be including the link to my Discord in the description. I'm going to start doing weekly Q&As as well, so go ahead and join that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you guys learned a few things here and there. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so. See you guys soon.